Hello guys and welcome back to King Tommen Baratheon, part 27, I believe it is. Now, last time, we didn't do much, we kept in peace. Yeah, little anticlimactic, but we didn't do much. Waited for an heir, which we haven't gotten. And we fought a little High Valyrian war fight, if I remember correctly. It's been a little while. Let's continue. During his visit to my court, the Justiciar of the King's Guard, Laren Vorland, has really convinced me of what a benevolent and peaceful ruler his liege, Lord Commander Garrett of the King's Guard is. I feel a new appreciation for the Lord Commander. Well, that's good. You should always like your Lord Commander. News from High Point of Great Trial at Court, Lord Willis Emerwick was imprisoned by Lord Paramount Dauber Slint, still accused of sedition and conspiracy against the realm. Lord Durant Blackiston, yeah, that's you, presided over the trial during which the prisoner was ultimately found innocent of all charges and then released. Well, Dauber, he's getting busy. We saw a couple episodes ago. Maybe it might have been... Ooh! Oh! It's happened! Guys, it has happened! My beautiful wife, Sidla Graviton, is pregnant. And if it is not stillborn, hopefully it's not stillborn. Oh, May, so it should be there. It should be around February. The baby's born. Hopefully it's not stillborn. Please, Sidla, you can do this. Even if it's a daughter, I'm fine with that. We just need an heir because Unella's obviously barren. I will ensure that we don't lose the game. We don't go game over. What else is there? Now that is great news. Ooh, we could actually claim Cahor for a bastard Drennan. Oh, bastard born in Norcross. What? An iron-born bastard born in Norcross. That is so bizarre. I guess it's because they have Ironborn culture, they converted him to the Ironborn culture. He was also born in the Reach, which is why he has the flower's name. And then he's, the Lord, because his parents are both Cahoric. Both of them? Wait, no, one is Cahoric, the other one's Thinks. Didn't pay attention. No, also Cahoric, but she converted because of the Leech. Okay. Ooh, another war broken out between the Vale and the Riverland. And Dauber the Careless Slint is dead of pneumonia. Oh yeah, they're doing seniority, I forgot about that. And it's gone to, not you. What are you up to? Aren't you gonna claim the North? He hasn't done anything, he joined the 7 Stars. He's disfigured by grayscale, it appears now. And he's had a son and daughter, Bauman. They've taken the last name Buckwell. See them becoming a threat to the North, making them a little interesting bits for characters. I like it. Anyways, who inherited the North? Damn it, of course he would. Elective, you swapped to elective. That must have been in the last episode and I wasn't paying attention. Where I thought it was just increasing council power and it was probably this. Oh, that's so dumb. The moment you give me, I mean, sure, the moment you give me reason though, I'm gonna take that title from you and bestow it again upon the Slint. Just because I don't think Tommen at all would be like, he would accept elective monarchy in the North, and the fact that I can't change that I think is dumb. We should just go with my kind of like inheritance laws. New Master of Whispers is needed. Just someone Bywater. We do trust him quite a bit, and he is a master schemer. Leslin, the Dragon Gate, and Arnold Rosby are the main candidates. Let's mix up. He's a lord, though. Might be more practical to get a Commodore. Let's get Leslin. Someone people cannot easily identify. Well, that's bad news. I feel like it's still one, and I don't want to click on it because it's November. It has been 6 months. Oh, thank God, she's somehow alive. Idara Lannister, the future heir to the throne. She will be taught perfect etiquette, as any young lady should. Willis the Dreadfort is revolted against Athos of the North being Jon Snow's made-up place, or being something else. Your Grace, I humbly ask that you intervene in my behalf against the aggression of Sir Malden Hammer, who is invading my lands in obvious contravention of the peace of the realm. I would be eternally grateful for your support in this matter. Lord Paramount Lonwell of House Slate. Who's attacking you? Sir Malden Hammer of Moat Cailin. Like that hammer. Golden Oak. Married to an Osprey, and the man is fighting a war against tyranny. I don't think Tommen particularly likes him, but I don't think he can. Yeah, I think he'll order him to stop. There's a good chance this revolt could actually win with just 1,000 men, because he doesn't have. Oh, actually 16,000. I wasn't seeing any of them. 2,000 there, but I don't see anything else. Who's your supposed successor? The elective. Another slate and then a slint. God damn it. Yeah, I'll order him to stand down. King Sterner Widowmaker, it's happened. Has declared King Sterner's invasion of the Night's Watch. So this looks to be a pretty eventful episode. Sterner One-Eye. Widowmaker, I guess. Skilled warrior, brilliant commander. He's a true king beyond the wall. Lost an eye fighting crows. "2,000 men at his beck and call. Ronald Brisby will hold fast, though." Yeah, you're not getting him. If I didn't give it to Slim, I'm not gonna give it to you. So pause quickly. I also feel like in most episodes I end up talking too much and keep things paused too much, the story doesn't advance. So I'm gonna try to be faster, so I increase the speed. The last episode, I guess. Okay, we haven't actually checked what this war is for. Claiming the Scorched Vale, Yon the Bold. You are claiming the Scorched Vale. You just make everything worse, don't you? He has 14,000 men. The Valemen have held off that force. 6,000 in the north taking Crow's Barons led by Sir Harold. Another 13,000 down south. We've taken Saltpans, 9 stars under siege. Ooh, your grace, for too long Balabar Capaldi has occupied my rightful seat, and I will stop at nothing to take it from him. I humbly ask you to provide me with coins so that I may hire an army to achieve this. If you do, I promise it will not be forgotten. Yours, Alison Capaldi, Lady of Father's Hill. I see, her father was the Lord of Father's Hill. And she is his eldest daughter. His only daughter, actually. He had only sons. You don't really have a good claim, do you, Alison? You have 3 older brothers ahead of you, and I guess the first one's a bastard. I'll say for little roleplay reasons, there is talk of Balabar being a possible bastard. Edmund was excommunicated by the faith, and it was widespread belief that he wasn't only faithful to one woman. And so Balabar might in fact be a bastard. His younger brother, Garce, looks an awful lot like Balabar, so if one is a bastard, it would stand to reason that the other is too. Therefore, Alysanne, being the eldest inheritor, though still having other brothers, believes herself the rightful. Now, Tommen is a charitable man, and he's gregarious. I don't see what we have to lose from this, and I think Tommen thinks the same, so let's give her some coin. I'll give you a coin, 125 of it. Since you're here with me, I'm gonna get you married before you die. Ooh, both pretty awful. I mean, I don't want to get either, actually. Young John is developing a kind disposition towards others. She should be more charitable, or she can only be herself. I don't think he's gonna try to push her to be anything. And I would say, you should be more charitable. Maybe, actually, no. Yeah, I don't think he's... Yeah, I think he might. He's gonna talk to her and say, you should be more charitable. It's always great. There you go. And you, Capaldi, I've decided on marrying you matrilineally to Kendall. Sir Kendall Emmerwick. The wall has called on us. The wall is under assault, and the Night's Watch is hard-pressed to defend it. They have called on all lords of the realm to take up arms and aid them in defending the realm from the dangers beyond the wall. Now he is excommunicated and banished in the eyes of the High Septon. I am obviously a very zealous man to the faith, and this High Septon seems to be a pretty good one, like his predecessor. However, this is our own kingdom we defend. We'll defend the wall, but not because of Ronald. Ugh. Ready the men, we ride north at once. Call the banners of the north. Call Lord Slate's men up. Shadowmoor actually has attrition. Where do I not get attrition? Let's just say last Hearth will not. Sir Leo Falk will lead the men. Or we could send someone else. Thinking who to send. Yeah, I'd send Leo Falk. He's been a valuable commander. Sir Kendall Emmerwick will also accompany him. We'll send Renford Riker. Yeah, we need to employ more commanders actually. I feel like we have a lack of commanders. Sir Raymond Bradshaw. There's a good sigil. I like that little book with the stars. Decent fighter and a good commander. Good, not great. That 11 command is not really anything to scream about. Ooh, Liu Doc. That's right. So forget Renford Riker. Liu Doc and Liu Falk will go. Father and son. And you, boy, you gotta convert to our faith. Because if you do, I might just appoint you to my Kingsguard. These are really good. Sending their men now into Castle Black. Where are the men of the Night's Watch? They've gone off, taken Hardhome, but they are coming back. We've got them cornered. The Night's Watch is pushing them into Brandon's Gift. We, meanwhile, charge into Brandon's Gift. They have nowhere to go. So Liu Falk has been teaching you Commander Lord Oswald. Yeah, another thing I can't have. The Night's Watch is taking care of that. We'll go to the Gorge. Your Grace, for too long Daemon Lannister has occupied my rightful seat, and I'll stop at nothing to take it from him. You also want money, basically. Lilia Lannister. Janae's daughter. I'm sorry, which land do you want? You want the Westerlands from Daemon. I granted him that land. Yours is a good claim because Janae is Kevin's daughter, and technically Janae's line would be first to inherit the Westerlands. However, I gave Janae Crackle a point, despite Kevin being my regent. I thought she was unfit to rule the Westerlands at the time, and I thought the male line was best to continue, because if we went through you, we'd have to go through, Lancel and Martin, and just kind of end up badly. And I decided to give it not to Titus's line, but to Jason's. So you do have a better claim. I'll give you that, Lilia, but I'm not acting against Lord Daemon. No. War is still going on. Ooh, they're rushing to Erie. You should get your men and smash them at once. My friend Luke continues inviting me to a grand basket. Lots of people and lots of food. Good. Well, while I sit to his landing, pigging myself out. Ooh, Peggy of the Northern Liberation Revolt. Another liberation of the North, huh? So, this will be a piece of cake. 20,000. Lana, what are you trying to do now? I'm not doing anything to stop that. Wonderful news, we found some books. Yay. Now I think you should have it handled. I'm bringing my men back south of the wall to deal with the Northern Liberation. Septon. I have enough septons. He's been knighted, Sir Leudok. He doesn't even believe in our faith, but he's been knighted. We'll go to Carhold. They are suffering a whole lot of attrition on their way there. How's our daughter doing? About to turn 1. Yeah, just checking to see if you ever got pregnant because, I don't know, maybe. What was that, the North March that converted name? It was you guys, no. Ooh, we won the Battle of Barbolton. Okay, oh wow, it is Barbolton. Thought I said it wrong. We lost 200 men, killed 3,000 of them, and Peggy Slate, the leader of the rebellion, was killed in personal combat by Sir Kendall Emerald. And with that, who has taken up the rebellion? Ah, Lord Lono's supposed heir, Rogar Slate, has taken up his kinsman's rebellion. These damn Slates, especially after this rebellion led by their own kinsman, I can't make you important. I can't allow you to maintain the North. Give me a reason to take your title, I beg of you. We'll meet them in the Dreadfort if we can. Lucanty, my good friend, is dead under suspicious circumstances. Clayton Chelstead has inherited. We're in need of a new Master of Laws. Braun, the Master of Viking. Corin Martell, who better? Ooh, King's Landing. There you go. Beyond the wall, still trying to take Castle Black. Like, desperately. He's not going to be able to make it, though. Your Grace news from New Barrel of a trial by combat. Lord Raymond Clovering demanded a trial by combat for his captor, Lord Paramount Hyle Tyrell, and proved his innocence by forcing his opponent, Sir Nestor Harding, to yield. Nestor is a skilled fighter and attractive. You are also a skilled fighter. We've won the Battle of Windy Grove, and in doing so, have won the war. Now Lord Slate's supposed heir sits in my dungeons. His other brother is now the expected heir, and he's imprisoned by Lord Slate himself. What to do with you, meanwhile? I can banish you to the Watch. You didn't lead the rebellion, so we'll be merciful somewhat and send you to the wall. They obviously need good men now. Lost a lot fighting the king beyond the wall. There it is. King Sterner has been defeated. His lands taken from him, the wildlings have formed their own high chiefdoms again. Sterner holds only the gorge, and even then, can't go home because he's imprisoned by Ronald Brisby. Lyrian Toth has been a leal and able servant, having successfully completed many tests in the aid of the Iron Throne. Yeah, okay. Again, the whole rewarding her. Yeah, agreed. I will arrange a reward. Very charitable Tommen, isn't he? Such a great man. Well, it seems they're taking the war of the North. I didn't really think things through. I was inspecting the damage to the High Tower of King's Landing when the head of Janet appeared outside the window 50 meters above ground. What should I do with this curious child? Curiosity never killed anyone. Teach her a lesson. Strictly forbid her to climb the tower. I don't see him teaching her a lesson beating Just beating the crap out of her. Attempted murder, Jesus Christ. Yeah, Tommen's not gonna do that one. No, it's basically forbidding her and being strict. We're doing curiosity, who cares? I think he's a curious man on his own. And he trusts that she knows what she's doing, so curiosity has never killed anyone. She's become honest. What do the sleuths still hold? That is my question. You hold High Point and you're under... Jeez, you guys manage to lose everything, don't you? Mono Slate's ascent is rather a truly nice watch. Kedge is now the expected heir. A woman is that. No, more Vanna Slate. So the successor in the north is a Kedge, though. They've just bugged my game, haven't they? These keep teaching themselves non-existent traits. Don't want to get you married yet, because I hope you'll turn to our faith, and then we'll be allowed to. Come on, Kingsguards. Your Grace, your son, Manning of Castle Nodry, is clearly my vassal, at least by lawful tradition. Therefore, I hereby request that you command Lord Arnold Rosby to transfer effective control of these lands to my domain. Castle Nodry. Is this true? He is a Rook's Rest. This would seem just, then. I suppose Tommen will ask him. He is accepted, and the realm is now organized. Lord Tommen, the second Lannister, Janae's son. Your Grace must communicate his armies one for to discover a plot when Lord Paramount Hyle Tyrell discovers the fabricated claim on King's Landing. Skipped it. Will you end this plot, or must it be war? Because I will imprison someone who's plotting to take my city. Let's just keep an eye on the air in these wars. There's another. Ooh, that's a big battle. Battle will decide the war, and it seems Sir Ellis, who is that man, who has won the war. Vassal. Sir Ellis Armentor, Knight of the Bloody Gate, has won the war pretty much for the Valemen. They don't win anything from it, which is a real shame, because they have land they need to take back. Yeah, it's literally won the war, and it might have done the North a bit of favors. Because they are gathering 10,000 men to go back. Ooh, these days of revelry are an excellent escape. So many laughs and so many intense conversations in such a short time. It brings you closer to your companions. You feel like good friends already. You're my best friend. Prince Corn Martell and I are good friends. Good to know. Tommen and the Martells become good friends. His brother, after all, serves in my Kingsguard. They say that Master Alias Kaividar has tamed Fangris. It's always Fangris. No one ever tamed the other dragons. Perhaps Tommen should seek to tame a dragon. No, definitely not. He died instantly. Blackfire, that's a cool dragon. Called it Blackfire. Awesome. My bannerman, Lady Eleanor Estermont, has tried to have Lady Bethany of Tudbury Hall arrested, but it failed to apprehend her. Bethany is raised in rebellion. Well, this is as good a time as any. The War of the Vale ended anyways, and it's kind of whatever. So, I think we're done. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.